With the advent of our patented digital ad medium, the application of this revolutionary technology enters a new era. This flexible, waterproof digital medium presents unlimited potential in awareness, community integration, and EMS presence. This includes prevention of loss of life. The application on either ambulance, fire trucks, or EMS responders drives awareness into the 22nd century. Vehicle presence, greater identification, directional notification, all to reduce motorist confusion, accompanied with station identification or at scene, prompting of condition delays or alternate routes to avoid vehicle congestion. Our directional digital medium is inserted into the front bumper, front of cab, upper roof portion, or even the upper windscreen area, all to avail the motoring public yet higher visibility than current EMS response, vehicle direction or type of emergency and urgency thereof. Our medium digital ad medium size door mount, mid-cab, rear of vehicle, or full side can display type of emergency, community advice, missing persons, alerts, native of EMS or combinations thereof within the same digital message. Note, our patented digital ad medium can be set as a rotating message, situation-specific, 4G active, or integrated into specific safety systems within the vehicle or truck and controlled by central command. The large digital medium can display brigade, nature of EMS on scene, notifications, and positive community messages. A digital ad helipad has also been designed for accurate, highly visible, and fast placement at the scene of an accident or emergency. How many lives are unnecessarily lost during emergency response due to driver curiosity, driver confusion, drivers not paying attention, or drivers not yielding to emergency vehicles? How many lengthy traffic delays are caused by lack of response, instruction, warning, or available personnel directing traffic during road accidents? How many vital minutes are lost as air evac teams try to locate a suitable place to land? How many missed opportunities of reaching out to motorists and pedestrians alike with amber alerts, weather warnings, stolen vehicles, suspects, and missing persons? Imagine the possibilities of a mobile, highly interactive, situation-specific, 4G, flexible digital screen that is highly visible, placed strategically upon emergency response vehicles, as well as the vests and jackets of the emergency responders. Let us consider the very real dangers faced by emergency responders when other drivers fail to yield. Whether the drivers are distracted by loud music, talking or texting on their phones, or trying to outrun the emergency vehicle. In other instances, drivers freeze as they are uncertain what they must do before they eventually pull over. Or, worse still, some drivers pull over into oncoming traffic, causing potential danger to other drivers, as well as costing valuable time by obstructing the path of the emergency vehicles. These precious seconds could mean the difference between life and death. The balance between life and death is also applicable to the emergency responders, who are sometimes forced to drive on the wrong side of the road, just trying to get around the unyielding drivers. One of the biggest challenges faced by emergency responders and drivers alike is what to do at a busy intersection, especially if they are not sure which direction the emergency vehicle intends to go. The other hazard is ignorant and dangerous drivers who either try to outrun the emergency vehicle or hang on their rear bumper in the knowledge that they will be able to jump the traffic lights. Dashcam evidence would prove that, sadly, very few motorists obey the law, which states you must pull over to the closest curb, left or right, and stop. In one city alone, emergency workers may have to respond to over 300 calls a day. When lives are in the balance and roads are congested, drivers are in a hurry, and there is confusion on the road, it risks the lives of the lifesavers themselves. There have tragically been far too many occurrences of emergency workers being hit, injured, or killed at an emergency scene due to distracted drivers or drivers losing control of their vehicles. At this time, firefighters used their vehicles as a means to detour the traffic and protect the emergency workers on the scene. One of the biggest concerns of any emergency worker is how they can stay safe at an emergency location. Now, let us show you how our digital ad medium can go to work to reduce confusion, give clear direction and instruction, protect the emergency workers, and give up-to-the-minute vital information that is strictly controlled by the command headquarters. Whether it is the directional warning signs as the emergency vehicle approaches a busy intersection, instructions for drivers to pull over and stop, advising on alternate routes for drivers to use to avoid congestion and delay, and reminders for drivers to hang up their phones and drive carefully. The placement of the directional digital medium is inserted into the front bumper, front of cab, upper roof portion, or even the upper windscreen area. The purpose is to warn the motoring public of vehicle direction, type of emergency, and urgency thereof. In this case, the signs will display a higher visibility than current EMS response signage. The placement of the medium notification digital ad medium is designed in size for a door mount, mid-cab, rear of vehicle, or full side. This medium can display type of emergency, community messages, missing persons, alerts, and combinations thereof within the same digital message. The large digital medium can display brigade information, nature of EMS on scene, notifications, and positive community messages. The patented digital ad medium can be set as a rotating message, situation-specific, 4G active, or integrated into specific safety systems within the vehicle or truck and controlled by central command. Community alert messages can also be distributed on emergency vehicles when the vehicles are on patrol or non-emergency trips, thus utilizing it as an essential mobile community billboard. For example, warning the local community of dangers such as tornadoes or severe weather warnings, abductions, stolen vehicles or missing persons, water boil alerts, forest-controlled burns, toxic chemical spills, or other dangerous environmental disasters in the local community. Some other important community messages might include advanced notification of utility outages, emergency school notifications, forest fire alerts and fire alarms, notifying targeted communities of health hazards, seeking community donations for food, clothing, and shelter, emergency school closings, requests for blood donations, hurricane warnings and instructions, calls for volunteers and workers, flood and high water warnings, travel warnings, security alerts, warning communities of natural disasters, major accidents, and civil unrest or disturbances. The same idea of the mobile billboard for interaction with the community can also be utilized on school buses or city vehicles, where a wider demographic of the locale may be reached, especially in more rural areas where there may be less need for emergency vehicles. This could potentially bring an enormous sense of comfort and relief to people that may be elderly or not familiar with the internet, or are otherwise isolated from receiving standard community alerts and notifications. The diversity of the flexible digital advertising medium means that it can be used on any surface, any shape, any size. Subsequently, important messages can be displayed upon the vests and tunics of emergency workers, powerfully but silently, communicating life-saving information to others, while not distracting the worker from assisting a victim and losing vital seconds. The medium can be used as a lightweight, portable, durable, highly visible, and effective helicopter landing pad to expedite emergency air evacuations. The medium can be used on vehicles, boats, undercarriages of aircraft, on the rear of the jacket of the motorcycle cop, on the vest of a working canine, or the saddle pad or blanket of a working equine. It can be used as directional notification or instructional markers for search and rescue teams. The possibilities are endless, but the potential amount of lives saved, priceless. The display of the digital medium space is not as distracting and confusing as the LED signs that are seen more regularly along major roads, advertising local businesses. The bright LED lights with the moving commercials can be quite difficult for motorists to adjust to, especially in the stark contrast of an evening sky. While the brightness and saturation of the display can be enhanced for alerting motorists as the emergency vehicles respond to an accident, the display itself is more like a computer monitor. From the sides, the illumination is muted and less distracting, but when directly in front of, or to the side of, the medium, the display is clear, bright, and easy to see. To learn more about the infinite possibilities and benefits that our patented digital ad medium can bring to your department, and the potential amount of lives that can be saved through its implementation, please visit our website at www.genesisgroupintl.com or call 1-844-G-GROUP-I or 1-844-447-6874. Genesis Group International offers high return opportunities in investments, partnership, licensing, or joint ventures with a guaranteed return of 300 to 9,000% ROI. The most comprehensive yet diverse range of innovative, revolutionary green technologies to inspire any visionary or pioneer who wishes to enjoy an unparalleled return on their investment. No single company offers as many solutions across a wide spectrum as Genesis Group International. with over 70 patented technologies encompassing all from marine, aerospace, automotive, heavy marine, recycling, alternate fuels, electronic gaming, solar and wind generation, mining, construction, equestrian, IT and technology, medical, e-cycling, waste to fuels, and more. Our mandate for green, environmental, sustainable technologies exemplifies our respect for the environment philosophy. Genesis Group International, a global revolution.